time it is? What time is it?
It's time to
circle up. What is going on, man and circle subscribers and all our new people to the channel? Today's video, we're not going to make it super crazy long like our last ministry video, but we just want to let you guys know about something that we told you we were going to tell you about in our last video. So our last video was us doing our nightly routine. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Something we did at the end of our video is what we do every single night before we go to bed, and we pray to God. Pray to him about all the different things he's done in our lives throughout the week, during that day, and just all the things that we know he's going to do. And basically, we just wanted to tell you guys why we did it the way we did. Most people get down and pray on their knees, but we do ours a little bit differently. It looked a little bit weird what we did, but I'm gonna have my lovely wife explain to you guys why we did do that, because it's really her thing that she kind of not came up with, but it's really her thing that she feels really connected to. So go ahead, babe.
So when we were back in high school, one of our pastors did a study and we used this book called The Circle Maker. So I have it here and this is what it looks like, and it is a life-changing book. I'm telling you, I literally made it through this book in like 2 weeks. Honestly, if you really have the kind of time on your hands, you'll be done this in a few days, like, because it's just so captivating and the stuff inside of it helps you so much. And obviously you'll stop along the way and you'll kind of do the things that the book prompts you to do, just to think about certain things and to contemplate on certain things in your life. But this book is so amazing. It makes you think of God in such a bigger, more amazing light. And especially being a dreamer, because you know, a lot of people in our generation are all dreamers. We're really creative, we have a lot of talent. So it's like we have big dreams for ourselves. And sometimes we kind of forget that God can do those, he can make those big dreams come to life. This book prompts you, and this is my favorite quote out of this book: bold prayers honor God, and God honors bold prayer. The book starts off talking about this guy named Honey, and he basically drew a circle around himself, and he got inside that circle and he prayed to God and said, you know what, God, I want you to do this. And he prayed something completely specific. And you know what God did? He honored that prayer. Honey was a guy who was able to, everybody always knew that he had this strong ability to pray, and things came to pass. People never really understood how or why it happened, but they just knew Honey prayed and it came to pass. And Honey prayed in that circle that we draw every single night and that I have drawn since high school. And I can clearly attest to you guys today that all of the things that I have prayed for in that physically drawn circle have come to pass. The people in Honey's time, they were going through a drought. What did Honey do? He drew a physical circle around himself in the sand, sat in that circle, and prayed to God for rain until it started raining. And not just a little bit of rain, a torrential downpour, the book says. You have to pray specific things. You have to write down specific things. And what I also do too is not just draw the physical circle around myself, get in that circle and get on my knees and start praying, but write in a notebook all the different things that you want God to pray for, all the things you've been praying for in that circle, and physically circle it in the book. I circle it 7 times because 7 is God's number, it's perfection, and 7 is the best number on this planet. Circle that thing 7 times and just believe, and just, well, if you want, but that's my belief, and just believe that, you know, God is going to answer and he's gonna take care of that prayer for you. I had a notebook where I wrote down every single thing all throughout high school up until now, where I wrote down all of my prayers, every dream, every job, everything for everyone. And I circled it 7 times, and when I looked back at that book, it had to be, well, it was obviously before we moved here, so in the summer of last year, I looked at that book and I almost started crying my eyes out, because I'm like, dude, every single thing I wrote down here, God answered. Whether it was a yes or it was a no, he answered it. Even right now, praying in that circle with my husband, the things that we are praying for, we're seeing it slowly come into fruition. And I feel like sometimes God just loves that physical just declaration of, God, I'm here, I'm gonna sit in this circle and I'm gonna pray hard until you bless me. So I would say for any new believers, if you have dreams, if you have prayers, if you feel like God doesn't answer your prayers, draw that circle. I have never, ever in my life had a person, well, anybody who's read this book tell me that they didn't read this and they didn't start praying bold prayers and they didn't come to pass. People forget, and on the back, in huge words, it says, how big is our God? If you are dealing with anything that you feel like God isn't answering your prayers, I assure you, get on the floor, draw a circle around yourself. And even if you feel like drawing a circle is a little much and you just want to get on your knees, get out of your bed, stop praying laying down and half falling asleep, get out of your bed, show God that, God, I'm here and I'm ready to pray and I'm ready to have these prayers answered and I'm coming expecting.
I promise you, if you just do it one time, like, and just pray, like, it feels totally different. I don't know what it is, but it feels different. You're drawing a circle around yourself while you pray. And our channel is called the Manning Circle. And I honestly didn't think about it until then. I was like, that's crazy. Like, how ordained by God was that? Like, we called ourselves the Manning Circle because you guys are the Manning Circle. A circle is eternity. God represents a circle because he's the same then, now, and forever. And sitting in the circle, praying. Like, how crazy is that? Every single prayer that she's written in that book, circled it 7 times. And she's got down on her knees in the circle, on the ground, and prayed that prayer. It has happened.
Every time.
It's insane.
And it doesn't happen overnight, obviously. Yeah. It happens over a long period of time, or sometimes shorter. Some were short, some were long, but yeah.
Whether it be, I can't, it's just, everything has happened.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's just in the timing that God wanted. And then down the line you see, like, man, God, you really, because God sees much farther than we do. So it's like, if he gives it to you right now, it's going to mess it up for you and it's not going to be perfect. But when he waits and he does things on his time, everything turns out perfectly. And you're just like, wow, I couldn't even think of these kind of issues that would pop up if it came earlier. So, yeah, we from the Mannings to you guys, we want you guys to be encouraged.
Just like we said at the beginning of the videos, circle up, man. Circle up and it's going to be real. We promise. But thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. We love you guys.
Yeah.
If you are new to our channel, thank you for coming and watching this video, first of all. And if you would like to see more from us, please hit the subscribe button and turn on your
post notifications
so you don't miss any time we post a video.
We love you guys and we hope you guys, we see you guys again in our next video.